Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and apparently we have a Nintendo Direct. This was random. I don't remember seeing any announcement for this, to be honest. It just was suddenly on YouTube. It went up 4 minutes ago, and I guess it's real. I think it's on Nintendo's real YouTube. They got, 7 friggin' million subscribers. Because I have been tricked by this before, where all of a sudden there was a Nintendo Direct, and it was by some guy, and I totally fell for it. Let's start it off, I guess. Yeah, I'll have the sound pretty loud so I don't do that whole echo thing, because it's hard to hear what they're talking about, and also have the audio for the thing from the original story. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's check this out. I wonder what it is. It's been a while since one of these. Please note, due to COVID-19, release dates and other things, you're subject to change. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I hope everyone out there is okay right now. Stay inside, wash your hands. Whoa, that's loud. That was a little loud. Sorry, guys. All right. So there's a Direct Mini. It's not a full one, but hey, better than nothing right now, to be honest. So probably not going to see a Smash with those characters, but
two great titans
Xenoblade.
Existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis.
I really got to play this game. I already own it twice, so I should probably just buy it for the third time and then play it. Because I have the Wii version and I have the DS version. Or 3DS version? Yes, 3DS.
Only their lifeless corpses remained.
Oh yeah, they're in the background of the Smash Brothers stage. Very cool. The game does look good, and apparently for the Wii it was like, holy shit, how does this run on the Wii?
No way. It's a Mechon.
So to me, all of this is new, so very cool. Because I was more interested in this one than Xenoblade Chronicles X and number 2. Because, I never played the first one, so I didn't really know what to be excited about. It's definitely not, like, this looks like a high-res 360 PS3 game. Doesn't really look like a full-fledged, oh my god, AAA Switch game. But considering how ugly the Wii game looks, this is definitely an improvement.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me.
And it's funny that they're all British, because the game originally only had an English release in England. And then it took a long time for this to come out to North America. But that's why everyone's actually, it's a British voice acting. I think that's kind of interesting.
It isn't set.
But I think for the most part that means, I don't know, the voice acting might be pretty decent, I guess. I think when they have accents that aren't like mine, they have British accents, it just sounds like better acting than if it's just a bunch of people with American accents sounding terrible. I don't know. And a lot of JRPGs have really bad voice acting, so as long as it's not garbage. Oh, that's pretty soon. Now, mind you, of course, this might change and whatnot, but I've got such a backlog of games right now that have just started coming out. Plus, Final Fantasy VII is about to come out, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a physical copy of it. Oh, Future Connected. It's not a new game, is there? Or just DLC? I don't know enough about the game at all to understand if this is new areas or anything like that.
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
Wide open world, though. I remember hearing that from a buddy Parker, who was saying that Xenoblade Chronicles was just so huge. And it was so impressive for a Wii game because of how big it was. Jeez. Yeah, that was big.
Of a modern classic, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. On Nintendo Switch, the game looks better and plays smoother than ever before.
Yeah, the HD really helps because there's a lot of crap on screen right now. Jeez.
They're easy to read and easy to use.
Good. Because I remember seeing Chronicles 2 and just being like, what is with this, like, menu?
Now you can fully immerse in the majesty.
Oh, wow.
of this
You can really go anywhere. I didn't expect you to be able to just jump off there.
And a new epilogue, a new story. Future connected.
Oh, probably to connect it with Chronicles 2. That would make a lot of sense.
And loved the original game.
This will be fun. I've been kind of wanting to play a lot of RPGs lately. I'm actually playing Darksiders 2 right now, which is okay. I'm nearing the end, and I'm kind of getting a little burnt out on it.
And you can pre-purchase the game
But-
starting today. Also, coming on May 29th, the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Works set. will be
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
art book.
Holy crap. Now, whether or not my store will be open for this. I have no idea.
Hi everyone, and
Hi.
welcome to Nintendo Direct Mini.
Well, thank you.
We've got news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
And some
we're focusing
new
on a selection of them
announcements?
coming out this year.
Yay, and new announcements? Because Xenoblade is like the next game that we know about, because when Animal Crossing came out, we're just like, we don't know the release date of any major game.
Coming soon to the Nintendo Switch system.
NBA? Oh, Bioshock. Nice! Oh, and Borderlands! Holy crap! Sorry, I hear 2K, I immediately think NBA and WWE. Because people come into my work, like, do you have 2K? And I'm like, what 2K? Well, I mean 2K, the game. I'm like, no! What 2K? Interesting. Well, that's very cool. I like how Nintendo has been getting a lot of the, like, hey, re-releases on other systems, why not have the re-releases on the Switch too? And now you can play Borderlands wherever you wish, wherever you please. I'm actually not a Borderlands fan. Like, my third video ever on my channel was, I don't like Borderlands 1. But that was the first one, and I've heard the second one improves on everything I had complaints about, so... I did like Bioshock a lot. Bioshock 1 was the first game I had ever played on the Xbox 360, and I loved it. And XCOM too, wow. Look at you, Nintendo, look at you catching up, being all 2010. Still though, it's cool to see 2K really supporting Nintendo. Nice, very cool. Plus, I like that the trailer was just like, look at all these games together, not like, here's a trailer for Borderlands, here's a trailer for Bioshock. Very cool. I actually might grab the Bioshock collection. I love Bioshock.
Old enemies face off. in
Oh,
a new
wow.
trailer For the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order expansion.
Actually, yeah, Ultimate Alliance apparently has been selling really, really well. Looks interesting. I'm actually more interested in the upcoming Avengers game. I know that people seem to really shitting on it, but I don't know, I think it looks fine. Everyone's complaining, oh, they look so bad, and their character models are garbage, and I'm just like, I'm fine with it. And there's other people who are like, why isn't it the MCU cast? Because it's not the MCU version of the characters, guys. Like, get over that, I guess. Not everything's gonna be MCU because that's a lot of licensing and stuff. And if it's the MCU versions and you add characters like X-Men or the Fantastic Four, then people are gonna be like, oh, that means they're in the movies now, or some stupid bullshit like that. So they're separate, and that's fine. Oh, nice. Whatever his name is, the Seeker, I think? I don't know. One of the Celestials. Nice, that's actually pretty cool. I like how they're different franchises. There was an X-Men one, there was a Morbius one. I do like that. That's something I actually really enjoy about Avenger-style games.
In the darkest depths of the ocean lies
Nope.
a really fun game.
I am so terrified of the ocean, it's not even funny.
You are the last of the human race.
That actually doesn't look bad, because that's actually really nice looking. It's when you get, like, dark oceans and stuff, that scares the shit out of me. Oh, it's like a 2D game.
Collect resources
Oh,
to
cute.
upgrade your gear. Craft items
Because I really liked,
into the abyss.
oh, damn, what was that name of that called? Song of the Deep. Mishka, stop, there's a car going by.
Hostile environments. You better watch those oxygen and pressure levels. And if that's not challenging enough, Shinsekai's Time Attack Mode, Another Dive, boasts a perilous
That's a cool
maze
idea.
for you to
I like
rescue.
Metroidvania-style games with exploration, and underwater makes a lot of sense for them.
Down there. So why not lighten the mood with the jukebox feature?
I actually don't like its art style. I like its HUD though. If its game was like kind of more supposed to look something like that, but the game itself looks fairly generic in terms of its graphical style.
On Nintendo Switch today.
Shinsekai is a weird name for it though. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing. My wife has been playing a shit ton of Animal Crossing.
Free update.
Free update. Kay will be happy.
Enjoying island life in the Animal Crossing New Horizons game? Well, whether you're already living it up on the island or you're still planning your departure, there's an event coming up and we're happy to spill the beans. Crack the eggs?
No, it's
See,
Easter, I bet.
After downloading the free update we made available at launch, one Zipper T Bunny
Yeah, it
visits
is.
your island in celebration of Bunny Day. in
Bunny
Puerto Rico.
Day. So Easter, without any religious connotations whatsoever. Which, I mean, obviously makes sense. Do you imagine if Animal Crossing got, like, right into the religious philosophies of, like, all these celebrations?
This time from April 1st to April 12th. So be sure.
Wow, that's very pastel.
Guess what? There's another free update coming later in April.
Nice.
It'll usher in some newly added features, including the Earth Day event.
Oh, cute.
Of course.
Wait, when's
we'll
Earth Day?
continue to bring you the latest on updates and more via the official Animal
Isn't Earth Day in, like,
Crossing Twitter
September?
account
Or is it, like,
and other channels too.
Green Day? No, that's a
So,
band.
stay
I don't know,
tuned.
whatever. I'm dumb. I don't remember days.
We hope you enjoyed the updates and everything else about your life on the deserted island.
Woo.
Hey, look! Someone's hiring.
Oh, good, because everyone's losing their jobs right now.
This is your dad's company?
Oh, this is going to be a fun-looking idea.
The job description entails.
I've always liked these types of games, like, here's level 1, and it's a setup and teaches you mechanic. All right, next level kind of thing.
And maintain a comfortable work environment.
So it's not puzzly, is it?
Trusting you with crane operation and other tough tasks.
Oh, I kind of like this. This looks interesting.
Uh-oh. That projector won't do. Think you can take care of that? Whether you conduct yourself in a professional manner or opt for more creative solutions, do what you need to do to
Oh,
get
I
the
like
job
this.
done.
This is interesting. I like this a lot. Its art style works so well for it, too. Everything's very clear.
Hopefully you're ready to join
I like
the team
this.
and be put to work immediately. Because
Good job.
wants
Oh,
us
I like
today.
that. I'm going to check that out.
Catherine,
Oh,
Full
nice.
Body, the mature action-adventure puzzler is coming to Nintendo
I wouldn't
Switch.
call it an action-adventure game. It's a
Contemplating the next
puzzle
step in
slash
his
almost
relationship,
visual novel style
Ollie
game.
Vincent finds himself pulled into the allure of a new love. Looks like
It's
Phil
good,
Vincent's
though.
caught in a
I
love
never
fire
beat
with
it. The puzzles
Catherine.
get way too
Catherine
much for
can
me.
see and grin. Little does he know,
The
temptation might
how
lead to
mature
his
they
own
handle,
demise.
like,
In this
sexuality
whole process,
and,
your choices
like,
will affect how the
emotions and
relationship
commitment
unfolds,
is
and it only gets
super,
weirder.
super cool.
Deservedly, not only is Vincent riddled with guilt during the day, he's also not sleeping so soundly. Every night, his nightmares consist of a crumbling tower.
See, those are the
of
puzzles. Like,
he must
they're...
climb
I
in
don't
order to
think
survive
I think it's
and see
random.
another
It's not
day.
always the same, but
Find
they
out
get
if love
crazier
is
and
over
crazier,
for a
and it's
troubled
just...
bachelor.
It's
Dark,
really difficult,
intense,
man.
and intoxicating story. When
But I
Catherine
love
Full Body
playing it.
releases on
I
Nintendo
love the
Switch
bar that you go
July
to, and, like, there's always, like, little alcohol facts that are really interesting.
2nd. A free update for the
Oh,
Ring
Ring
Fit
Fit.
Adventure game
I
will
gotta
come
start
out the
playing that
top
again.
now.
I'm getting flubby. I'm getting all cooped up and stuff. Did they say there was a free update? Oh, nice. Oh, like a music game update. That would make sense.
Mix things up with the new rhythm game mode. If you want to set a high score, you
Huh.
gotta get your body moving to the beat. Speaking of, there are 17 music tracks in the rhythm game.
Is this a free update?
We're talking music from Super Mario Odyssey,
Very cool.
Splatoon 2, and The Legend
Oh,
of Zelda
nice.
Breath of the Wild.
We Fit, of course. Legacy. Good idea. Good idea. Because the adventure mode is super fun. Like, it's surprising how good Ring Fit Adventures is.
I feel my power turning.
Yeah, voice act is garbage.
Your companion, Ring, will now have a female voice option.
Oh, interesting. Because you have a male or female option for your trainer or for your character, but right, like so far, Ring is just male. So that's kind of cool. Wow, they retranslated everything. Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to change
We're
anything.
also
I
adding in a
already
new
have it
browser
set.
option in both the custom and quick play modes. When you're not in a battling mood, you can simply run through a variety of
Oh, that's cool. Because, yeah, one of the perks about this is seeing the awesome worlds you go by, and if you really don't feel like doing the RPG battles, that's an interesting idea, to just go for a quick jog or something. Especially right now when a lot of people can't get out.
Better open the gates. One treasured TRPG approaches. Since 1990, the King's Bounty series has
Holy
been
shit.
influencing the
I
evolution
literally
of
just watched a video on
RPGs.
King's Bounty today.
Now it's
I think it was
back
King's
with a fresh
Bounty.
look and a new approach.
It was SNES Drunk. He just put it up today.
Straight-up sequel will pit army against
And it was, I
army,
think it was King's
sending
Bounty,
players
unless
on
unless he like
quests
saw
around the
this
world
before
to
and then
save
like
the world.
made his
This
video
time,
real
the
fast.
graphics are more
Jeez.
realistic. Your
What a
choices
coincidence.
matter more than ever. And so does the terrain you stand on.
So we're a little bit about halfway there. We're almost like exactly halfway there. I'm really hoping there's some new first-party Nintendo games. These games are very cool, don't get me wrong, but I watch these things because I need to know about the next mainstream Nintendo games. And right now, we don't know what's happening. Xenoblade is the next game, and that's not for another 2 months.
In 2020.
And I mean, I don't think there are any updates on Metroid Prime or Zelda or Smash Brothers, to be honest, but it'd be nice to hear something.
Super Smash
Never
Bros.
mind.
News approaches.
Holy shit.
The fighter included in Wave 6
Whoa.
of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will be...
Delayed. That sounds super familiar. Why do I know this? Oh, ARMS! Yes!
From ARMS.
Nice!
This fighter is a bit unusual thanks to those
That is
extendable arms,
awesome.
so we'll have to
Called that
extend their
like
development
3
time
years
later.
ago.
Please stay tuned for just
I mean,
a bit
everyone did. It
longer.
was too obvious.
The next fighter will be announced and released this June.
Holy shit, really? A fighter. Probably the main 2 characters. I'm assuming it's going to be Springman and
Don't miss this ARMS game
Ribbon
trial.
Girl. Yeah, they've been pushing some ARMS stuff lately.
Free game trial
There's a
ARMS
tournament and stuff going. I wonder if they're planning on a
exclusive
sequel
Nintendo Switch Online
to get
members.
people kind of back into
These
it.
elite fighting superstars share one thing in common: extendable arms. So equip super-powered arms to create a slew of combinations.
I feel bad that I didn't recognize the song because I remember really liking the song when the game first came out. So I feel bad that I didn't go like, oh, I know that. So, damn.
Feeling good?
I'm feeling better. It's better than nothing.
Then how about we take a nice long look at Bravely Default 2?
Oh, nice. Okay. Not too long, I hope. Why is it called Bravely Default 2 when there's a second game in the series already called Bravely Second?
Am I?
Maybe it's directly related to Bravely Default. Like, I don't know if that's the same... Actually, I think maybe they are?
Fire,
I love the design. It's so cute.
wind, earth, nature.
Wow. Oh, that paint really looks gorgeous.
Power exceeds the hand of
Oh, wow. I like that a lot.
If unleashed, we bring down death, disaster.
I could see, like, a Mana game getting that kind of look.
on the land.
Like, if they ever want to remake the old school Secret of Mana games, which they actually have been doing, but they look fairly generic, this would be kind of a cool style to do so.
And don't stand on ceremony either.
If I've helped even one person, then I've done the
Again,
right
don't really understand the name. I don't think anyone does. Yet, anyways. Its painterly look looks amazing.
Excellent. Home to 5
The content, excellent. Good job naming stuff, guys.
The saga begins when our hero Seth, a young sailor, washes up on the shores of one such kingdom.
So yeah, it's not the same characters from the original game.
Well, at least I'm alive.
Here, he meets Gloria of Musa. a
It's actually kind of a shame. Like, I like the way the characters look, don't get me wrong, but the artwork of the characters looks so much better than they look in-game. It's kind of a shame. Considering how hand-drawn and painterly and whatnot the backgrounds look, it's a shame the characters just have a generic 3D, like, soft look to them.
Such magical book. Elvis and Adele.
I've a certain special book to be deciphering.
He could be either very annoying or the best character in the game.
I'm just here because he hired me.
As if guided by fate, our heroes join forces.
I like how all 4 of them are there at all times, though, when you're running around. Makes the party feel more real, I guess, you know what I mean?
But there will be those who stand in their way. Those who have gotten hold of special items known as asterisks. These stones allow their holders to take on jobs, such as thief or black mage.
So you're old school Final Fantasy then, which I heard is basically what Bravely Default was. Because I think it's made by the same studios who made the remakes of Final Fantasy 3 and 4 for the DS.
We shall steal it all. Every last treasure in the Empire.
During battle, you must decide when to use Brave Points, or BP, the lifeblood of the game's turn-based system. The key to victory lies in knowing when to use.
It's
the
funny how
brave
Nintendo
and
always
default
seems to do
command.
games like, or trailers like this, where it's like, here's the mechanics of the game. And that's very cool if you're into the game, but for a lot of people, like someone who gives no shits about JRPGs, this must be so frustrating watching something like this, waiting for the next game. And I understand that, because like sometimes when it's like, here's a new first-person multiplayer shooter, and they'll explain a bunch of things, and I'm just sitting there banging my head going, I
Strategically hold back.
do not
Take
care.
multiple actions in one turn.
Like, they just announced, oh damn, what was it called?
You must consider
I don't know. It looked like Fortnite, but it wasn't Fortnite, and it kind of looked like Ghost Recon, and I don't even know the name of it, but it looked... I was watching, I was like, this looks so incredibly generic. So this must be what people feel like when they watch like RPG stuff and they're non-JRPGs. They're probably just looking to be like, this looks exactly the same to every other RPG. But it looks pretty cute. I like it. I have the second one. I don't have the first one though. Like I have Bravely Second, not Bravely Default 2, obviously. But not Bravely Default 1 either. So I can't really start the series yet. I should probably get a hold of that. But I heard it's getting harder to find. But I can't imagine it being expensive. It is a 3DS game, right? Not a DS game? I don't even know.
The latest entry in Square Enix's beloved
yeah, I'm not
series,
sure.
Bravely Default 2, will release this year.
Woo!
Hope you're having fun. Let's keep this good news train a-moving. Tabletop classics from around the world will come together on
Oh, is that like that board game simulator kind of thing? Yeah, oh, okay. So it was not about licensed board games, just regular old school tabletop games. Still very cool though. If you don't make that expensive, that's the type of thing that sells a lot. Oh, Clubhouse Games. They had that for the DS. Weirdly enough, this is a first-party Nintendo game, I believe.
New collection of fun from around the globe.
It's one of the most common and inexpensive games for the regular DS.
Backgammon, Renegade,
Is that how you pronounce that? I thought it was Hanafuda, not Hanafuda.
Speed, Hare and
Oh, whatever.
House,
No clue what that one was.
4 in a row,
Ooh.
chess, shogi, mini shogi,
Ooh, I've always wanted to learn how to play Shogi.
Riichi Mahjong, sevens,
And Mahjong, because I'm playing Yakuza.
darts,
Wow, that's a lot!
9 men's Morris.
Holy shit.
Hockey,
See, this is actually worth getting for the Switch digitally, because you never know when you just want to play something like this with people. Holy crap, there's a lot.
Rider Solitaire, Gomoku, matching, bowling,
Ooh, nice.
shooting gallery, slot card,
Jeez.
dots and boxes,
Guys.
hit and blow,
Holy crap,
stick,
slow down.
Mahjong Solitaire, last card, fishing, Klondike Solitaire, toy tennis, toy
Mario
soccer,
1 through
toy
5,
golf,
Final
toy
Fantasy 1 through 13, every game ever made.
Team tanks, sliding puzzle.
What
and
the hell?
six-ball puzzle. Phew, that
Jeez.
really is 51 games. And there are many ways to play.
Okay, this might be more than a couple
Some games
bucks
are
then.
multiplayer, including options for up to 4 people. Playing via local
See,
wireless,
that's
and in some
interesting. Now,
cases,
do they?
online
I
play
didn't get to read
supported
that in the fine print, but it probably said that everyone needs to have
Practical with
purchased the
other
game.
players, and
Just bullshit.
play.
One person should be able to buy this, and
Hearts
everyone
tennis
kind of
is
plays
fun
together.
World over. When Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics launches on
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch June 5th.
That can't be more than like 15, 20 bucks, but it's Nintendo, so they might like charge $40 for that.
Will the real Master Ninja please stand up?
It's got like an ARMS kind of look to it.
Oh, so you're the ultimate ninja, are you? Well then, prove it in battle.
Then play
One of your
Fortnite,
players
but
will score the
ninjas.
most points to claim victory.
Oh, it is a battle royale.
Sprint across stages.
Oh, it's cool though. I like
Show
that.
off your gum ninjutsu.
See, the
like only
movement
you can.
is important for a game like this, and if the movement is fun, then you're gonna have a good
By
time.
King Ninja Gum,
Is this
you
by
can dash at
Nintendo?
high speeds.
Is this their idea for a battle royale game?
Disguise yourself.
Because this is pretty cool looking. See, that's just me, guys. I don't really give a shit about the realistic looking games. I like games like this that are silly. I probably still won't play because it's multiplayer, and I'm just not a multiplayer guy. But the idea of this is really cute. Oh, there's a corn bat.
So cement your supremacy in 4-on-4 team battles that prove ninjas are most clever when they work together.
So I've always said Splatoon was like their not their Overwatch, but their like almost it's a Nintendo. It was by Gung Ho, not by Nintendo. It's Nintendo's version of an arena shooter slash like League of Legends style thing, like a MOBA.
Enter Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy to learn the ways of the Force. Customize your look, play a role in this Star Wars story, and battle online with up to 16 players. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy launches on Nintendo Switch
With not
Jedi.
improved graphics over the original
Get ready
version.
to strap in
Oh
because
wow, Star Wars Racer.
Racer is coming soon. In this remade
Ooh,
Dragon
Panzer
Riding
Dragoon.
Classic, you'll pilot the Blue Dragon through incredible landscapes.
Yeah, they announced that a
battling
while
giant
back
creatures
now.
and lethal battleships, using 360-degree controls and lock-on targeting. It's your destiny.
I do have
to reach
one
the
of them
tower
for the
or
Saturn,
die
but
trying.
I've never played them.
Panzer Dragoon Remake launches first
And
on
it's
Nintendo
not
Switch
Orta. I think
time
Orta's the
console
really
exclusive
expensive one that's like an
today.
RPG.
There's a
Oh,
lot
okay.
more coming to Nintendo Switch.
First party stuff, man. Come on. Trials of Man, okay. I played the demo. It's actually really good. The voice acting is hot garbage, but the gameplay is really fun. Oh, Fuser, that's... Oh, no, never mind. There's a new game coming out by Harmonix, and I'm wondering if it's going to be good. Yeah, Blades was supposed to come out a long time ago. When's this? Spring. Generic release date. Warhammer. Another Warhammer game, because there ought to be like 9 of those a year. Ooh, new game. Alright, cool. Looks generic to me. Oh, nice, Burnout Paradise for Switch, finally. I do have that for PS4. Such a fun game. It'd be nice to get a new Burnout game, though. But I heard that Criterion is working on the Need for Speed game, so... Oh, nice. Legend of Heroes. I heard the Trails of Cold Steel games, like the Trails games are really, 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 really good. But there's like a lot of them in the series. This music's like surprisingly kick-ass.
Well, it's been fun, but today's Nintendo Direct Mini isn't over yet.
Yeah, but say we have 4 more
This is our
minutes
last
left.
news of the day.
Big news. It's 4 minutes long. Oh, okay. Really? So no, like, major first-party, like, new games announced? I'm really worried of what's coming out the next few months, because there seems to be nothing.
Pokemon Shield games will grow.
Just some DLC and stuff.
Sprawling island in the sea, the Isle of Armor. And the
I will say the Isle of Armor looks super fun.
will be accessible in the Galar region. It's a new adventure to embark on, with new people to meet.
I hate your design.
Today we have some
That guy's design is like,
Part
it's
one, Isle
the
of
most
Armor.
random shit put together.
On the Isle of Armor lies
Come on, guys, we had an entire direct on just this news. We don't need another small trailer of this now.
And if you train at this dojo, you will receive the legendary Pokemon Kubfu from the Master Mustard. Through your training with Kubfu, you will receive permission to challenge the Towers of Two Fists on the Isle of Armor. In this challenge, you will enter one of 2 towers, the Tower of Darkness or the Tower of Waters.
They really like to put everything as the types of the Pokemon, which I get, but why not have like themed things like all flying? And I don't mean flying type, just flying, like Pokemon that can fly, like Coughing can friggin' hover, so he would count, you know what I mean? Like, not everything has to be exact typing. All it takes then is just to get a Pokemon of the type that works and just beat
Or
them.
water. The choice is yours and yours alone.
I find Pokemon hasn't elevated its
Beyond
challenge because of
the
that.
evolved form of your partner Pokemon, be it Rillaboom, Cinderace, or Inteleon, will gain a Gigantamax form as a reward for your adventure on the Isle of Armor. So, let's take a look at each Pokemon's Gigantamax form moves. Beating a giant drum and controlling its roots, it's G-Max Drum Solo. Kicking a giant ball of fire to deliver.
I like Cinderace doesn't really look that different, just is on a big old fireball.
Opponent with water from 130 feet up.
And you're just straight up a sniper, which is a cool idea, by the way.
These moves are stronger than Dynamax moves, and when used, the opponent's abilities have no
And when
effect when they are
used,
attacking.
you just win, because it makes the game way too goddamn easy.
In addition to new outfit items and hairstyles, there will also be new league.
Nice.
card
I actually like the
effects
league cards
and
idea, it's really
phrases.
cute.
Now
It's a
you
shame,
have
because I wanted to collect them all in the game, but it's just like, they just give them out to you for story. I'm like, oh, I want them to be like side quests where you
Pokemon Sword
earned their
Expansion
cards.
Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass Part 1, The Isle of Armor, will launch by the end of June. Also, for those of you who purchased the Expansion Pass, we've prepared this early purchase bonus you can receive by August 31st.
I want the cape. Give me the big cape.
Starting today, during max raid battles in the wild area, you'll have a higher chance of encountering the Gigantamax forms of Caparaja and Duraludon in Pokemon Sword, and Garbodor and Charizard in Pokemon Shield.
Oh wow, you like catch a
Battle with
Charizard.
other
That's pretty
trainers
cool.
to take on this challenge together.
Because I think you can catch them after the challenge, right? What would be the point if not? So that's it.
That's all for today's
All right.
Nintendo Direct Mini. Thanks for watching.
I don't want to be that guy, because I don't want to be the guy like, oh, they didn't show what I wanted, so I didn't like this. But that was fairly underwhelming. Considering, again, the only Nintendo first-party game that we know a release date for, I'm just going to turn this down, that we know about is Xenoblade right now, and they didn't announce any new first-party games, which means, like, when are we getting an update for actual like brand spanking new first party games? Because it feels really empty right now for 2020. And I super understand with coronavirus going around that a lot of companies are slowing down production on things because it makes sense. But I don't know. It was cool to get an update on Smash Brothers, even though I would have rather them just wait for a major reveal, because that was kind of weird. It was like a character from this. Bye. Okay. I guess I think they just needed something. They needed some sort of something to get. I don't know. A direct out. It was also a direct mini, like they said. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a butthole. But what did you guys think? Is there a specific game you're looking forward to? And I thought those games not worth looking forward to. There's a couple of them in there. And weirdly enough, that Clubhouse game looked really interesting. Still want to be overpriced. But tell me in the comments below. But yeah, I'm Felton Blanks. I'll see you guys next level.